Hello everyone. Today Hauthen will continue to tell you a very meaningful story about the north wind and the sun. One day, the north wind and the sun were having a great argument about who was stronger. The wind boasted loudly, "I am the most powerful. I can blow down trees, whip up the sea and tear apart anything in my path." The sun was listening to all this calmly, and when the wind was finished, the sun just smiled and said, "Let's find out. See that traveler walking along the road? Whichever of us can make him take off his cloak first is the strongest." The north wind was eager to prove his might. He accepted the challenge immediately. He took a deep breath and began to blow with all his force. He howled and roared, sending gusts of freezing air that tore through the trees. He blew and blew, thinking he could rip the cloak right off the traveler's back. But the harder the wind blew, the tighter the traveler wrapped his cloak around himself. The men clutched the fabric with both hands, huddling against the cold gusts. He just pulled the cloak in closer, determined not to let the storm defeat him. The wind grew tired and finally gave up, defeated. Then it was the sun's turn. The sun began to shine softly and gently. He sent down his warm, golden rays, not in a rush, but steadily. The traveler, feeling the pleasant warmth, relaxed his grip on his cloak. The sun shone brighter and brighter, and the air grew warmer and warmer. The traveler began to feel a little too hot. He sighed in relief and smiled as he unbuttoned his cloak. Finally, he took it off completely and continued his journey in just his shirt, feeling much more comfortable. The sun had won the challenge effortlessly. The moral of the story: this fable teaches us that persuasion and gentleness are more effective than force and violence. The wind story shows us that brute force often meets with stubborn resistance. His aggressive approach only made the traveler more determined to hold on to what he had. Let this story inspire you to be a person of influence, not just a force. The greatest changes, whether in yourself or in others, are often brought about not by a sudden, violent effort, but by consistent, gentle warmth. When you want to achieve something, try the path of understanding and patience. Build trust, show empathy, and let your kindness and reason shine steadily. Just as the sun's gentle warmth led to an easy victory, a calm and compassionate approach can open hearts and minds more effectively than any storm ever could. Thank you for watching the story. See you in the next video.